What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video, and for today it's time to share with you my updated 3-star tier list Air edition, because we have a new 3-star character which is Air, and she's pretty darn strong. So without further ado, let's get right into the tier list. So first of all, tier lists are pretty much subjective. It varies from person to person. You may agree or disagree with me, and it's fine. So take it with a big grain of salt. So first on the list is Air, and she is pretty darn strong. And in PvE, she is SS tier. I don't think anyone will question this one, because right now Air is the best fire element character, main DPS, purely DPS character. There are no other 3-star character that can top Air's damage in the fire element, and she is pretty much very strong in the newest hunts, especially Chimera Hunt 12. And also, she trivializes the Twin Beetle hunts. That is why she is at double S tier. Also, her skill kit are pretty darn strong also, with from S3 to either S1 or S2, because those type of skill kit where you can do more than one turn in a turn is pretty darn strong, especially in PvE. That is why she is broken in PvE. In PvP, I've played with her a lot of times already. She is part of my new clip team. In offense, she is pretty darn strong. That is why I rated her at S+ tier on the PvP offense. She's not broken, but she's really strong. That is why I just gave her the S+ ratings. But in PvP defense, she's okay if you have a really nice gear for her, but sadly, she always gets one-shotted by a lot of Rins, and Rin is still pretty much dominant in this day of PvP, even though there are some buffs to the HP of the characters in some rankings in PvP. So, and Air is always gets one-shotted by Rin, and also Veronica. Those two characters can one-shot Air. That is why I did not give Air a really good ratings for high ratings for the PvP defense. S tier is still pretty decent in my honest opinion, but not broken, not really darn necessary for PvP defense. She's pretty much a liability in PvP defense. Next, we have Alice. I changed the ratings of Alice from the PvP defense, because before I rated Alice at S tier on the PvP defense. Now she's SS tier in PvP defense. I've already talked about this one yesterday about the Alice lockdown meta. She's pretty darn annoying in PvP, and she's pretty darn strong at what she can do. That is why she deserves this SS tier treatment in both arena offense and arena defense. A broken character in PvP, but in PvE still the same at A tier. You really don't need her in PvE, but in PvP, if you have built her, she's pretty darn annoying, pretty darn strong. Bet, there are no changes to Bet. Still the same, SS in PvE. Offense, kinda okay. Arena defense is kinda meh. Stella, still the same. Still a broken character. Pretty much probably the most broken character available now in the game. That's just my honest opinion. Probably triple S tier, but I will try to simplify the tier list as much as possible. She's really darn strong, but there are still some counters to her. It's not like there are no counters to her. Eliza from S tier of the PvP to A tier. Yeah, because I played with her even though she has a buff. And in this time of in this season of arena, she's not really darn pretty well in the both arena offense and arena defense. She is a debuffer, even though she has a really nice base speed, high base speed. She cannot be a really good opener, mainly because this Stella exists and also Tio exists, and those two are pretty much common in arena defense. So yeah, she gets easily countered by them, and she probably can be one-shotted by a lot of this Stella in PvP. That is why She's kinda meh in PvP right now, but maybe in upcoming future seasons in Arena, maybe she will shine. But for now, just Aether in PvP, both in offense and defense. Same with Eternal. I rated Eternal before in my last tier list video at S tier in PvP, but now, just like Eliza, she falls down to the A tier rankings. Because both of them are both debuffers and they are pretty much hard countered by Distella and Tio in Arena. Francesca is not really okay also. Same with Eliza also because she has the bleed debuff and also she's pretty much very squishy. So once she triggers Distella's revenge, she will just get one-shotted by most of the Distella available in the game right now. Han Bewley, there's no changes to my ratings to her. She's pretty darn okay. I've been playtesting with her in both Arena Offense and Arena Defense, and I've been getting lots of wins in my Arena Defense now by using Han Bewley in my defense team. But in Offense, she's okay. She can deal with some other, pretty much some basic Arena Defense team composition if you use her in Arena Offense, but she cannot do pretty much well in other really meta team composition. So I just gave her the S tier, but she's pretty darn okay, especially if you know how to build a team around her. She's pretty darn good. Laplace still the same, no changes. Leo, there is some changes with Leo. Before I rated him as S tier in PvP, but now he becomes S plus tier. He's somewhat in between the S and the SS tier because both Arena Offense and Arena Defense, he provides survivability in your team, and especially in this Arena season where a lot of units has increase in bulk. He provides a lot of survivability, and his invulnerability buff is pretty darn useful. That is why I gave him the S plus tier rankings in this time around. Maybe this one will change when the Arena season changes also, but we will see. I hope that next season will not be. It's possible that it will not be HP, but I fear that it will be evasion, increase in evasion. Imagine in the next Arena season, it will be increased evasion. Damn. That's going to be another cancer arena. Maxwell, down from S tier to A tier in PvP. Like, man, no one uses Maxwell nowadays. It's really sad because he's pretty cool. One of the only few husbandos available in the game right now. We only have Maxwell and Leo, right? For the 3-star husbandos. And no one uses Maxwell nowadays. Leo sees a lot of uses, but Maxwell, no. Noah, I've changed also the ratings for Noah. Before, I rated her at S tier only in PvP, but now, still S plus. She becomes S plus because I tested her in PvP, both Arena Offense and Arena Defense. I've been fighting lots of Noah, and I can see that Noah can still one-shot a lot of team composition, especially when she gets a turn. If Noah gets a turn to use her S3, she will deal a lot of damage to the enemy. That is why I still gave her the S plus ratings here. She's pretty darn strong, but not a really broken character in PvP. Rona still the same as Rin, still the same. Double SS tier in PvP because she's pretty much the best cleaver right now in PvP, in my honest opinion. And then Siren, still the same, no changes. This is the same ratings that I gave her during my last updated tier list. Sigma, still the same. A pretty good utility character, but that's just it. Normal Stella. So before, she's a double SS in PvP, but I played enough Stella in my global account In PvP Open, she's okay because she can work well with the other D Stella. But she's kinda miss a lot. She misses a lot of her hits. One of her downside is that she has a very low accuracy. And yeah, I've been playing with her in my global account, and I can confidently say that she is not a broken character. She is only at S tier in arena offense, and also in arena defense. She's somewhat pretty much a liability in my honest opinion, because if you can play around with her kit, if you know what normal Stella can do, you can easily counter her in PvP defense. And she's also very squishy. She can be one-shotted. So yeah, that is why I rated her at A tier on PvP defense. Valentine still the same, no changes. Arena Open still pretty strong opener. Just don't use her S3 if you are fighting Dela or Tio in the arena defense. And Veronica still the same, still a broken character both in PvP and PvE. There's no question to this one. She's pretty darn strong and also has a really broken swimsuit skin. Really nice. So yeah, that is all about the updated tier list Air Edition. And I think that's it from me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.